Hi, brother. How are you doing?
I'm good. And what about you? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. Yeah, please introduce yourself so that my audience can know about us.
Yes. So my name is Rajpal. I'm from UP and I complete my master with political science. My hobbies are reading books, diary writing, and practicing yoga. So it is all about me.
Oh, you're practicing yoga. That's
Yes.
great. Okay.
Yes. I have watched your videos. Then I tried. Not a try. I thought that I should
Okay.
talk to you. Yes.
Okay. Nice meeting you, brother. Actually, I tried doing yoga for some time. It didn't work for me, so I stopped doing it. When we were in the lockdown, when I was affected by COVID, that time I tried to do yoga, the pranayama, and all those stuffs. Well, I did it for 1 or 2 weeks and then I stopped it. I don't know. I don't have much interest in it.
Yes, right. Yes, I think it's happened because when you are very naive person, so it's happened. But in my case, actually, I started when I was in class 8, very long back.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it is like integrate with my soul. The day I don't don't perform the yoga, I feel like I exhausted, and I feel that I haven't completed anything in my life to so far. So it's become the part of my life. So I do on the daily basis. I have talked
Okay.
so many the learners. They also say that how can you do the yoga on the daily basis? They are trying to do that. They are not so comfortable
Okay.
managing it. So I don't understand why why this is happening with them, because yoga is something which give us inner peace, and
Hmm.
somewhere it always has been in our tradition, in our culture, in
Yeah.
Indian culture. So
Right. Nice. Are you a yoga teacher? I mean, do you teach yoga?
no, I'm not yoga teacher. I'm preparing for the civil services.
Oh, you're preparing for civil services exam.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's really good to hear. You know what? Actually speaking, I've prepared for civil services for 2.5 years.
You also
And
really?
yeah, I've appeared prelims 3 times, and all the 3 times I failed in prelims. I couldn't. The last 2 times, the second time and the third time, I was about to crack the prelims. And it just missed for 1.5 marks or 2 marks. The cutoff was around 106, and I got 104. The third attempt, then I tried for prelims.
Yeah. So let me ask you the couple of the questions regardless of the civil services, because
Okay. Do not ask
yes,
any
yes.
difficult questions. It's been a very long time. Okay.
I know. I mean, I'm not asking the questions regardless of the subject. I'm asking that what was
Okay.
your experience? First of all, tell me what was your first experience regardless of the first time? Because when we are the fresher, so
Okay.
we face a lot of things.
Yeah, first time actually I had no idea what I am applying for. I thought, okay, everybody is trying for civil services, and I prepared for only 4 months. My main subject was geography. I
Okay.
took geography as my main subject because I was very interested. During school time also, I used to get good marks in geography. I'm very good in geography during that time. So I prepared for only 4 months. In that 4 months, first 2 months itself took me for completing the syllabus of geography. Then I came
Right.
to know there won't be much questions in prelims exam for geography. There will be hardly be 20 questions, I guess. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's what I figured out. And the first attempt, what I did was I did not read through the syllabus clearly. I didn't see the syllabus. I just checked a few previous question papers, and that's how I prepared. Second time, I was really serious. I took 1 year break. I was really serious in second time. I prepared really great, and that's the time that I missed the cutoff mark of around 2 marks for prelims. I mean, for a lot of people, clearing prelims is very easy, but for
Yeah.
me, it was really difficult.
No, I think yes, a
Uh,
lot of people say, I mean, aspirants say that clearing the prelims is very easy, but in the reality, it is very tough to clear. And the prelims, because it is the first, stone to go the, you can see
yeah.
your destination. I mean, yes, you mentioned about the geography. Geography has taken down me this time, because
Okay.
what happened? Yes, political science is my favorite subject. So I prepared a lot and I made the notes from the geography. I did a lot of things. And I also prepared that within the 4 month, because before that I was preparing for the state level examination. So I made the notes, but since we generally focus on the RP by Q for the prelims. So there were not so many questions regarding of the geography. So I left that portion. But
Hmm.
unfortunately, I would say that 28 questions came from directly from the geography.
Geography. Oh my God.
Yes, and that was completely shocking for me
Yeah.
because I didn't pay that on that, and to be honest, I was just crying after coming to my prelims,
Okay.
and because yes, I cover geography not so much, that I should have been, and now I'm keeping the more
So did
focus
you
of the
cover all
geography.
the
I know that
NCRT books, right? You covered from the NCRT
yes,
books. Okay.
yes, except the economy. I didn't cover economy because I thought that I'm so comfortable with the economy. I just covered the geography, I mean, with the completely with the NCRT.
Hmm.
I haven't, taken out any of the we take the statistics books like that. I haven't taken because I think the NCRT is sufficient for that,
Correct.
and we can also
NCRT will give you the basic idea, and especially the 11th and 12th class NCRT that will go in depth in detail about certain topics.
right. Yes, and I think as I just highlighted, there were 28 questions, even more than that. I just count the 28. After that, I just left because of my
Okay.
mood, off. So I thought I would not count further. So I
Okay.
counted exactly 28 questions. So most of the question, as you mentioned about the class 11th and 12th, and most of the question were from the class 11th and 12th.
Right. Right.
Like yes.
Actually,
So
that is the only subject that I prepared well. Whenever I see a prelim question paper, I can clear all the geography related questions.
yes, so I think if we were, I think appear in the examination, we both together, so we could clear the prelims.
Yeah. So, this is your first attempt, or?
Yes, that was my first attempt.
Mhm.
And then we know that our first attempt, first getting is also generally, not goes so,
Mm.
goes so much.
Yeah,
Comes
most
in
of the
smooth.
time, people what they do is in their first attempt, they don't plan it neatly. They just think, okay, let's study this and we'll give a try. There are some people who really plan in advance, like 2, 3 years before attempting an exam, attempting prelims. And these people they're able to crack it because they have devoted their life for the UPSC.
Right. And you also, I mean, very rightly highlighted about the importance of not covering the syllabus. I
Syllabus,
mean, going
yeah.
that is the foundation stone. I also didn't do that, but this time I'm keeping the focus on that. I mean, for me, because I was so much tilt toward my English journey. I was so much dive into that. I was
Okay.
much more focusing on that. I was thinking that first of all I have to improve my communication. After that I would go for that. That was my, I would say, the biggest mistake till now
Yeah, actually,
regarding.
you will have enough time to do for preparation for interviews. In case if you clear mains exam, you'll I think you'll have around 1 or 2 months to prepare for your interviews. So
Yes,
in
around.
that, yeah, right. And what else? In that time, you can actually prepare really well. You can improve your communication. Even that's what I thought, and I couldn't even clear prelims exam. What to do? Maybe in case
Yes.
if I had attempted 1 or 2 times, maybe I could have cleared it. I quit because I was in a situation of looking. I know I needed a job that time immediately. So because of family situation, I had to go work.
So are you as of now in the job?
Yeah, yeah, I'm working now. I'm not doing any UPSC preparation. I stopped doing it 3, 4 years ago, I guess. 3 years ago. Mm.
Okay. So don't worry, I will take from your side.
Okay.
Yes. So yes. First of all, tell me one thing which I want to really ask you, that you appear in the three attempt.
Mm.
Like when we appear in the first time, we think that this is my first attempt. That chill out. When
Mm.
we come to the second attempt, what is the feeling of the one aspirant like you? What was your feelings? Because this is my second attempt now. So
Okay.
anxiety like that. I'm flowing into that.
Okay, in the second attempt, I felt I know everything because I've covered the syllabus completely. I know the basics and I know what type of questions will come in the prelims because prelims they mostly focus on current affairs. And
Right.
that too, the current affairs should be. It will be even if they ask from in-depth subject questions, that will still be linked to current affairs. Whatever you
Yes.
read in the newspaper, they will ask a subject-wise question from there.
Right.
So that's what I realized in the second attempt, and I was very confident because I allocated around 4 months for current affairs. the last 4 months before the prelims, I used to read all the newspapers, and there is one website. I think it's Drishi IAS or something.
Dusty IAS, IAS Baba, Vision IAS.
Yeah, I followed Drishti IAS, I guess. That's the website. They always, put on current affair articles there. I read about it, and I used to do writing practice as well. So I was doing that. My weak subject was medieval history, because very hardly we get questions from medieval history.
Right.
Yeah, and ancient history also. I mostly focused on the modern history after the 1858. Sorry, I forgot that name. Or the War of Freedom or something.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
1857 revolt, Great Revolt.
Yeah, revolt, Sepoy Mutiny. So that's where most of the questions you will get. After that period.
Yes. So yes, you just touch upon the topic, the answer writing. So tell me, like, when did you appear? Like, as you appear in the first attempt or second attempt. So did you prepare your the mains? Because generally this is the perception that when you are going for appearing in the prelims, so your mains should be prepared approximately 50%.
Yeah, I was preparing for both, I can say. Every day I would write about a topic. I would take a mains topic and I would write about an essay on that I do every single day. I mean, I was doing that every single day. And also I was concentrating, mostly I concentrated on prelims. Other than the writing practice I did it for only mains. I would write about a topic, especially from current affairs. Even if it is subject core subject, I would write about it.
So how was your answer writing? How was your speed?
Actually, the thing is, that is what quite interesting. The thing is, I was good in writing answers.
Okay.
Because one of my friend he was also preparing for civil services. Now he's got into banking. It's been 5 years. He's into banking now, and he's a manager in the, I don't know, Bank of Baroda, I guess. Okay, so he was also preparing for civil services. So we both were preparing, and he was studied in Shankar IAS Institute, from Chennai.
Yes, I
Yeah. So when I write my answers, I usually, take a photocopy of that and I will send him. He was in Chennai that time. So he used to show it to his teachers, and they really appreciated my answers. They told me, like, you write good answers. That's what they said. I think you are good in mains. I did not prepare well for the prelims. That's what I felt.
Yes, and for me, I'm not working so smooth on my mains answer writing. I don't
Okay.
know why, because I don't have the guidance. I'm preparing by myself. But now I'm looking for having the guidance because I feel that I'm good at the prelims now. Because I have covered up my geography. That was very disgusting for me when I appeared in the first time. What was your
Okay.
in my environment? How was your environment portion? That's just take out around 20 the questions every year.
Environment
Yes.
science, you're saying. I read only one the one book that was from Shankar IAS.
Yes.
That they are the only one who gives a very good content for environment science, I guess. The in that topic.
Yes. Yes. I also read that book, but last I think the 3 to 4 years. If you
Hmm.
look at the pattern of the CSC,
Hmm.
I mean CSC, so they have changed a little bit. They are becoming more. They are approaching to the current base the issues. Even
Okay.
this also happened during this time. I just found out that most of the questions, regardless of the environment, they were from the current base. So of course the Shankar IAS, that book is also good, but not that much good. That was
Okay. Yeah, I think it was good that time when I was preparing for civil service, because most of the civil service aspirants, they for their environmental science, they read only that book.
so what
And
was yes,
yeah,
yes, go ahead. Let's go ahead.
and for economy, there used to be one book. I forgot the name of the book. I think it's the Rakesh book, or Rakesh Sharma, I guess. Rakesh Sharma, I don't know. I don't know his name. He wrote an economy book that I used to read that book. It's a very big size book. I used to read the 11th standard NCRT economy 12th standard NCERT economy, I was not able to understand. They have a lot of formulas and everything. It was quite tricky for me, so I did not focus on that. I was very conceptualized. I focus more on concepts, not on formulas and all those stuffs.
And so, what was your takeaway? What were your takeaway after ending your civil service journey?
Well, so you mean after quitting this?
Yes.
Well, the first thing what I thought is I wasted around 2.5 years in doing this, because if I was about to quit it, then why did I start in the first place? So that's what I felt. And then I thought if I was in the situation of not, how do you say? I really don't know how to say this. I was in a position of going for work, because I had to go work that time, because my father fell ill, and you know so I had to find a job. So if I had enough time, if I had one more year, I think I could have cleared it, because I was very confident in the third time I thought, okay, this time we are going to clear it for sure, because most of the syllabus, you're reading the same thing again and again and again, right? For 3 years, for 2 years you've been reading that, so you will be very good in basics if you read like that. The only thing you have to focus on is you have to focus on the current affairs. So I was focusing on current affairs mainly for the third attempt. And third attempt also, it went for in two marks. It was like 108 or something. I got 106.
Yes, I mean for me also, I couldn't manage, myself. When the moment, I opened like, just the questions paper. When I saw the papers and a lot of the questions from the geography,
Okay.
I left wonder
Okay.
because
So what is your main subject? Which subject
the
you chose to be main?
political science.
Political science.
And so, but I am very much mingled with the political science, economy, and the history, because I completed my BA when I had economy, and I completed my master with the political science. But it's not like that I complete the political science, my master with political science, so I have too much knowledge, because knowledge doesn't make any sense in the civil services.
Right.
It's
all about how you are able to think during that time. Answer writing is totally different. You might have, I can say one thing very clearly: those people who cleared the exam and those people who did not clear the exam, there won't be any much difference in their knowledge. The thing is, answer writing is the thing. You have to do a lot of answer writing. Only then you will be able to complete the paper within that period of time.
Yes, I'm absolutely agree with you, because ultimately we have the same syllabus, same knowledge, but those clear the exam, they know how to make their answer very innovative. And the diagrams and the maps also, and quoting the things. But we don't prefer those who don't clear this examination. But yes, I'm learning so many things from the topper answer writings. Their, their books, booklet.
Okay.
So
you're practicing with all the previous question papers, like last 10 years question papers. Okay.
Last 10 years, and I think when we prepare, so we have so many things in our basket. We think that I will do that. I also have, but as the exam is coming very corner to me.
Exactly. So when is the exam this year?
20, I think 25. I think in the May.
May.
25.
25. Okay.
Yes.
May 25, and the mains would be on August or
August 22.
August 22. Okay, got it.
It's a very clear.
Yeah, nice, brother. So you're preparing, like, how many hours are you studying? 8 or 6? Okay.
You can feel, because you have prepared already. So you know that sometimes we feel that there should be 28. There should not be 24 hours. There should be 48 hours.
Okay.
That is the mindset.
Yeah, I understand. I used to prepare for around 6 hours in a day. That time, also, in the third time, I was also working that time. That's the main reason I quit doing this, because I was not able to concentrate on my work. For my work also, I have to learn new things. I have to study a lot. So it required my time. So I thought, okay, let's leave it. Let's focus on work. At least we can improve our career in here. So that's how I quit it. What to do?
Yes, so you are doing very great. Because you have the wonderful YouTube channel. I think in my case too, yes, I spend around 10 to 12 hours per day, because I'm giving around 2 hours for my answer writing, and I think I don't have the guidance. So somewhere I'm not that much, concentrate. But yes, I'm giving my level best to be very concentrate, and I'm just doing, my best. And
Sure,
whatever
brother.
I can do, I can do, and the result is not at my hand. I'm just following the discount.
Nice, brother. Nice. All the best. Definitely you will crack it.
Yes, so at the last, I would like to ask one thing. Would you
Yeah.
give me any advice how to, where should I work on my English communication skill?
Okay, English communication skill, right? Okay, I think you're able to speak in English. You need to little bit work on your fluency. For that, you need to do a little bit of reading practice and shadowing practice. Shadowing practice will give you fluency as well as you'll be able to pronounce words clearly. I think you're okay. You're able to talk neatly in a flow. You're talking. A little bit more of practice is needed. Whatever you're doing, the practices that you're doing, just keep doing it for another 3 4 months, then you will feel the difference.
Right.